Hello everyone, Sylvan Bell coming live from Sacramento, California, April 17th, 2016. Perfect day to talk about sales training. It's always a perfect day to talk about sales training. We roll out of bed and I'm like, perfect day to talk about sales training. That's why I always say it. So like 2:27 in the afternoon, we're talking about the questions that you need to be asking in a sales process. And one of them is going to be somewhere around the budget. Somewhere you got to talk about the money. Now I'm gonna let you in on a huge secret. Well, it may not be a secret, but I'm going to let you in on a huge piece of advice. If at the very beginning of the call you're asking and talking about money and you're not doing a price bomb over here, it gives that person something to compare against. It gives them, at least you're talking about it and at least you're bringing it up, okay? So for what I do, for the process that I deliver, it is not inexpensive. So if I'm meeting with a company and they want me to train their guys, the industry normally charges this and I charge this. And there's a reason for it, because I'm good and the other guys, well, okay. But if we're not talking about money like way over here in the very beginning, and then I tell the business owner way over here what they can expect to pay, they don't get it, right? So some of the things that you could do is to take the legs out from underneath them. Is sometimes I have to help guys negotiate on the phone, and they call me and they're like, hey Scott, what can we do, right? And so like I'll have the buyer on the cell phone, on the speakerphone, and they're like, well, you know, we want a discount. My first question is, what are you hoping for? And they're like, well, we don't know. And if the product's like $12,500, I'm gonna blow it up right there. I'm like, well, if you're expecting $11,000, not gonna happen. If you're expecting $11,500, not gonna happen. I mean, there's just not that much. I don't have that much money built into a job. I don't have that. I can't give it to you. But I'm taking the money off the table from the very beginning. So somewhere up front here in the beginning, you should have questions about money. Are you paying with cash, credit card, financing? You know, who's involved? Instead of waiting to the end to get these questions answered. Now, some of these questions, I can't give you like everything. Some of it you're gonna have to come up with on your own. You're gonna have to sit down and like, well, how do I script this out? How do I figure out about who's paying for the bill, right? Are you solely involved with making the money decision, or is there somebody else? Is there a committee we gotta talk to? And in home sales, are we talking to a husband and wife? Yes, you are, right? Okay, just say yes, okay? So know that you gotta ask and you gotta get to about the money. And a lot of times, oh my goodness, I don't know how many times I ride with salespeople and they are so scared to talk about money here. So they bring it up here and they won't even like say like the job is $15,000. They're like, they point to it. They're like, all right, well, here's how much it's gonna be. And then nothing. They don't tell the person the next step. Like, I need a credit card, I need a driver's license, I need an electric bill, right? Get to the money. Get to the money really early. Show that you're not scared to talk about it. Because a lot of times salespeople are. And my whole thing is, I love taking other people's lunch money. So if somebody's gonna leave something on the table, I'm like, scoop it up. And especially if it's like sushi, oh my goodness. I will take their lunch money all day long for sushi. Oh, and sandwiches too. Yeah, all right. So now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you gotta do, you gotta subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.